Ooh, what a lovely song by Certain there. I was going to play Echoes as our last Beat Battle winner. But Echoes, you've got no tracks on your SoundCloud, buddy. What are we doing? But a beautiful song called Retaliation. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Retaliation, that came out just 21 days ago at soundcloud.com/certain music. If you're in the chat, Certain, let us know if that one's on Spotify or other streaming services. I've been thinking lately that I want to maybe do a beat tape. Me and Slick have spoke about this before, but maybe a beat tape that I just put on Bandcamp, like the old school days, get the artwork going, that kind of thing. But let me know how you're doing. How is everybody? If you're in the UK, boy, is it hot. I know it's hot in other parts of the world, but it's just so humid. I can't stop sweating. That's how we're starting the stream today. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let's promote it on the old Instagram as well. There we go.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're allowed to make mistakes.
No, don't. Oh, there we go. We started with it automatically jumped to a reel. And he was like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're allowed to make mistakes. So maybe that's some kind of, what's the word? Idea of what's to come today. I'm thinking maybe we make some hip hop or something like that. But we'll see. Maybe we'll just start by catching a vibe, see what's going on. My Ableton was playing up a little bit today. Not loaded my plugins and stuff. Played a little bit of golf this morning with my pal, and their computers were playing up. I guess from the heat was just not having the TrackMan. If you're a golfer, the TrackMan that catches your distance from the ball and the pitch, and if it curves at all, that wasn't loading. So we'll see how far we got. We got the fan blowing on the computer. Hopefully it's not too loud. But yeah, man, let's dive into something, see what we got going. I'll wait for a few more people to join. But I'm thinking we do maybe like I'm feeling like a hip hop, kind of like a trappy hip hop vibe today. But if you want to go in a different direction, you can. We're going to take a little look at a new device that I've put over at the Patreon. We got a great new post from the Patreon, if I do say so myself as well. Certain, I'm going to play that track out at the end of our session, because I think that was such a beautiful track. Really caught me off guard. I shouldn't be surprised by Certain's music by this point, but really, just really nice, kind of like bonobo vibes. Let's share my screen up here and make sure that you can see this. Is this showing my Ableton screen or my screen share? It is. Wonderful. So yeah, put out a little Sunday post just this morning. I realized that we're at 300 posts on Patreon, and we got about 2,000 members, 300 posts on the Patreon, and what a great thumbnail that is. Jesus, I could have picked something a little bit better. But 300 posts on the Patreon, 405 videos on the YouTube. So I thought I'd do a rundown of like kind of my top 15. It was going to be top 10. I just couldn't pick my top 15 kind of videos and resources that I've had over the last like 5 years. But yeah, we'll wait for a few more people to join. We'll catch a vibe. We'll look at the new device that's over on the Patreon with extending chords. Let me know what your new favorite devices are, or kind of your new workflows in 12.2 are. And then I think we'll get into some hip hop vibes. We'll hang out, I'll answer questions, that kind of thing. Woo! That's kind of a nice start actually to like a hip hop track, right? Let's get a bit of volume on that. Karen D, what's up? John Luke, good to see you, man. What are you working on recently, John Luke? It's been a hot minute since I've heard what you're up to. Ooh, didn't want that note. All right, let's do some stuff. What should we start with? Maybe some drums. Let's start off with some drums. Let's get some drums going. Okay, we'll keep that up there. Should I start from scratch? Shall I use a template? Let's do it old school. Let's just go nice. What are we saying? Like Timberland of old bounce. That's kind of a hot name right now, Timberland, right? What's your opinions on all this AI stuff? Him and Gunner. I don't know if you guys saw Gunner speaking recently on. He was like, yeah, I don't really know about that AI stuff, but I got to sign me one of those AI artists. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Absolute buffoon. Timberland went on a live stream speaking to other producers, trying to get their views and opinions. Too little too late, I think, on this whole signing AI artists. It's just craziness. But anyway, John Luke says, I've been busy with work and a bunch of different projects learning Unreal Engine. Let's go, buddy. I know this is a far different beast, but in the pandemic, I tried learning Wise. Is it Wise or W-Wise? And it's just crazy. My buddy, you guys know Adira as well. He went about learning Blender and did some stuff in Unreal. Is it Blender? Yeah. I did some Unreal stuff, and it was just mind-blowing. I can't even fathom. All right. Let's see what we're going. Let's just get a nice kick. You know, I love the Mali raw kick is kind of my go-to. Is this not going to come up? Maybe I need to search my desktop for the old Mali raw kick. I don't even think it's on Splice anymore, but it's a lovely, like, kind of round kick. Mali raw kick right here. Ooh, it sounds like I've warped that a little bit. Sounds like I added something to that one. Let's get a standard one. Ooh, there we go. Is that audio coming through all right there, John? No distortions yet. What the heck is an AI artist? I know. Tell me about it. Don't even have an answer for you there. We'll go for... That might be a bit fast. Boom, ga boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, ga boom. That for now. Maybe turn this down a little bit. Ba-bum. Da-dum, ga-dum, dum. Yeah, perfect. So that'll be our kind of beat for now. Our kick drum placement. Slick P, perfect. Dino Fernando says, or Dino Fernando, the words AI and artist doesn't belong in one sentence. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Let's get a nice short snare. Maybe we'll do a rim shot. Take all the transients off of it. I do like this guy. Let me know if anything's too bassy today. I'm still suffering with this, on this 1.2 margin here. I'm still suffering with this kind of like Eustachian tube dysfunction. It makes everything super bassy. Not been having a thrilling time. What I like to do here, and I've shown this before, is just join everything. Makes it a little bit easier. I don't do that with the kicks, but pretty much everything else I'll join. Makes things a little bit easier to, you know, loop up if we want to create like 16-bar loops or whatever. We're done. If we want to take the transients down with everything in the bottom left here, we can do that really easily. Oh, I realized that you can't see the left-hand side of my screen, but if I pull that over, if I want to move these transients down, really easy to do that. Okay. We're getting there. I'm going to have a dynamic clap for this, dry clap. Thank you, John. Appreciate that, man. It looks like... Seven State had a similar thing. He had an operation on his ear just recently. He's really going through it. So, yeah, proper anything for musicians that is ear stuff is not fun. Quite scary, but you know, we'll see what happens. Can't stay too mopey. Got to get these tracks done. Let's dry this one out as well. So we're going to go warp down into the bottom left. I realize you can't see this because it's under my face, but we'll go down into the bottom left there, warp, make that about 20 with the beats margin, or the beats option, I should say. Use that as a dynamic clap. Every fourth, I might do another one. This one's cool. It's like a like roll kind of clap. So let's throw that there as well. Maybe after. And really quiet. Warp, beats. Take that all the way back. Cool. We're going to make that one a little bit wider. So again, join. Join with our guy above. This guy on the bottom. Align delay. Make it nice and wide. We can add like a little bit of reverb as well if we want to. That's lovely. We're going to just take the lows off of that as we're going to add that reverb. We got a lot of rumble there. Cool. So that's like kind of like a raindrop sound. Go for the Valhalla. Is anybody using, like, as their stock go-to reverb, is anybody using anything other than the Valhalla Vintage Verb? It's just... I don't know how it can be beat. Like just the default preset off the rip sounds so lovely. I'm going to turn that decay way down, mix way down. Take that high cut. Lovely. All I use, literally, it's just good off the rip. And I'm not joking, John. The Valhalla frequency echo, this guy, the free guy, I love it. And I love it for this reason. I do this all the time. We're going to go, look, we're already on... oh! John Luke's saying, all I use is hybrid reverb. It's great. It is great. And a stock device that is tremendous. I think it was because I used Valhalla Vintage Verb before hybrid reverb came out. Because it was something else, right? There was a different reverb in Ableton. Or am I making that up? Did hybrid reverb come with... Because I thought it was this all the time. And then did hybrid reverb come later? Or did I just never use it? But the Valhalla frequency echo is free. And I do this all the time. Get an audio track, right? We're going to set that to resample. Set that to record in. And then with our delay, we're going to turn this delay up to maybe, I don't know, like a swing 16th or 8th notes. See what this sounds like. Okay, that's great. We're going to turn our feedback up to like 60, 70%, something like that. And we can shift it over time. Check this out. We'll do it to the last clap down here. Record on. Feedback up to 70. We're going to ride that feedback. It'll start feedbacking on itself. We'll take out some of the lows. Oh no, it's looping. We don't want to do that. Let's try that again. Let's go from here, turn the loop off. My apologies. Let's go again. Great. Feedback's coming up. Keep riding that. Turn it up. Let it distort. Okay, it's starting to come back on itself. So you're going to really stay on that feedback to make sure it doesn't get too loud. Maybe you want to add a limiter or something like that. But over time, shift that down. And then bring that feedback all the way down. So how lovely is that, right? So you get this like weird pitch thing that you can put into your mix. So we'll put it on like this clap here or something like that. So it's amongst the beat. Maybe we'll turn it off here. Ah, it's just such a lovely little trick. I use it all the time. And for a free delay, terrific. Terrific. Ephemeral said hybrid reverb has so many modes and even the classic shit like plate. Plate Spring Hall. That's all you need. Okay, where are we at? So let's get some movement in here, right? Now we're going to do some hi-hats and some percussion, that kind of thing. So let's go with hats. We'll use the same trick as we always do with some live hats. So I'm going to go my library. We'll go loops. And we'll go with... There's a nice like Splice Originals hat that I use all the time. Maybe if I type in acoustic, this is going to be a little bit easier. Let's go hats. Acoustic. Here we go. Both of these hats are really nice. I like to throw this into a MIDI track. With the MIDI track, I'm obviously going to slice these. And I can have a bit more control over those hats, warp them, bring those beats down if we want to just cut off a little bit of room sound. Maybe pitch them down. Wonderful. And then we'll just put some hats in here as well. I like to find 2 short hats and then 2 loud hats that we can kind of work between. So what have we got? We'll loop this up. And then we just capture record that. So back in Ableton, capture record that. This little pattern right here, we kind of got into a groove. Lovely. So we're going to use that new little I mean, it's crazy that I'm saying this new little update technique, which is bounce track in place, which every other DAW has had for time. But whatever, we're going to use bounce in place right here. Don't need to quantize anything. Cool. And we'll go from there. There's a little bit of latency, which I kind of like. That's going to work just fine. Jean-Luc says, I love putting the hybrid reverb on bigger spaces. Shimmer in sky and shimmer for the mode. Amazing. Freeze function. Really great as well to just capture that drone. And one other thing I can't remember at the moment. My mate's coming up from London today and we're getting absolutely doinkied this evening, right? Wicked, bro. Are you going out or staying in? Pleased to hear it, brother. Alrighty. Cool. So we've got that now. We need more percussion. I think I could link that. Do a little sidechain compressor, of course, to this guy. Easy peasy. I'm not sure I'm loving the new view from the compressor. Everything else, I go, oh, the limiter's been updated. But the compressor, I'm not sure. That's a bit better. Ephemeral says, smoking fat doinks out here in Amish. And now, are you talking about like Amish, like, you know, we don't use electricity? That's the only Amish I know. Please explain. Going out for a meal. Love to hear it. I can't stop visiting the Greek in town. Guy just makes amazing chicken souvlakis. Dude, too expensive. Too expensive. $7.50 for a souvlaki, but the guy is just so nice. The food is so good. I can't help myself. Let's see what tops we've got. I guess in like the hip hop category, loops. We're really cheating today. We're just about, we just want to build that canvas. Ooh, that's a nice little sound, isn't it? Let's see if we can bounce this a little bit. Might add a little bit of vocoder to that to bring out the brightness, bring out that kind of white noise sound. So we're gonna go 20 bands, all the lows. I kind of like that. Down from 36 and then back up to 36. So it just does this. This is probably really quiet. And then maybe it does something at the bottom, like goes all the way down. Maybe that should be at the end. There you go. Lovely. And we'll put a little bit of bounce on that with Nicky Ramiro just to, or Kickstart 2, I should say, just to cheat a little bit with the hi-hats. Lovely. Lovely little technique there. Ephemeral, type it into Google. It's a legendary clip of a big guy out in the Amish countryside with a big blunt saying that. I don't think I can do that on the live stream. Noses says, Lost My Doinks in Amish is a sick tune. Dude, you guys are educating me today. Let's go with Perks. That's cool. This is going to sound really... really nice. Boo. This is going to sound nice with the Kickstart 2 on it. And then beats again. That forward transient mode. Let's see if we can find a little pattern for this. I mean, that's pretty good already. I'll create a little rhythm here. And then I kind of want ducka, like bucka, ducka. I think it's this twice. That 4 times? No. This? Maybe I just want that one. Yeah, great. I think it's maybe a bit low. So we'll do the EQ first to just see if we can get the... And I think I'm going to do the beats again. Leave it where it is. Lovely. So this is a nice groove. I think all of those tops can maybe sidechain to this to make it a little bit cleaner with the kicks. Oh, that's the... I thought the bass was coming out of the Ableton, but what you guys didn't hear is a plane flew over. And how my ears are at the minute, I was like, Jesus, where's all that bass coming from? It's just a plane. Okay, so the drums are sounding good. I think I'm happy with that. hats are maybe a little bit loud. I don't know if I like those hats now. Let me try one other pattern to try and complement. Yeah, that's cleaner, right? That's way cleaner. Let's get rid of those hats. And let's just do random, like, trap hats to get that kind of, like, kind of bitty sound. I want them to play maybe just on the down. Let's see what we get. Maybe trap was the wrong word, but... I kind of want an open hi-hat. There you go. We'll use this. We'll put this into a sampler. I know I said bitty, and I heard it, and I was like, oh. I was like, I'll let John Luke take care of that one. I'll let the chat say something. Okay, so we'll do this on quarter note. Oh, I guess 16 then. Okay, we'll see what happens. See how I'm like bouncing the keys? So I'm trying to complement that beat. Rather than da 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 da. I'm going da ba 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 ba. So more of a shuffle groove to kind of complement this a little bit. And we'll put this in this group as well. So again, it's bouncing. Ah, that was kind of nice, right? Okay. Kind of like that. I think we could work with that to start. So we'll keep those. These are on the grid. Move this guy forward a little bit. I think that'll work. We'll go back to 1 on this. Yeah, that's nice. And then an open hi-hat. And then we got to change it. I don't like this at the end. Maybe I don't need 2 buzzes. Oh, I'm doing the buzz in the wrong place. It's this. But I got. Great. Let's create in some difference now. And then ba 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 ga ba 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 ga ba ba. Great. Now we got kind of like 3 kind of unique loops, and then this one is a little bit of the first loop and a little bit of something unique in the half. Duplicate that. Okay, what's our samples gonna look like? So we've got actually a really nice, what the hell am I looking for? There we go, limiter. What the hell? We'll call this tops. We'll put this in a drum rack, just so it sounds real nice. Or drum rest. Drum bus, sorry. Do I want to use BetterHelp? BetterHelp is over at the Patreon. I like that better than the drum bus. Do you think that rim shot could come out more? Do you think it's a bit lost? The rim? Like maybe I could put a snare under it. A little tight one. Little like this. Ace me? Am I saying that right? Ace me? Good morning. Put this under here and see what it sounds like. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I made a bit of an error there adding that snare, but I like that. Again, my ears are fucked at the minute, so let me know if this is not working. So I've got a new device over at the Patreon. This is basically the essential, what do they call it? Essential chords? Expressive chords? That was what it was, right? Expressive chords device. And we called this, with the help of with SlickP, we called this the HC Expressive Chords Extendo. We made a couple menus for this, and really I say we, it's all Slick. Made a couple menus for this so that we get some awesome presets that I've made, and I'm going to continue to add to the Patreon, and then we get all of the presets from Ableton as well. So at the click of a button, you're kind of good to go. What I like to do is set this to a new instrument. So if you can see in the top right of Ableton, I'm going to take this MIDI from here. So we'll go MIDI, or we could call this, like, just to help us out, we could call like this extendo so we can find it. This would be called extendo. And you're just going to set this to in. And now when I play something down here, let's set it to, I called this one Pretty Slick, you know, because we need to have like an ode to Slick P for helping us out. So now what you can see is down here, if I just play one note, it's going to play a chord. But it's in song order, because if we went to some of the presets that Ableton has for us, and we'll do the same thing. Like, they're good, but I can't go. I'm not really sure what's going on. So we were talking about this in the Discord. So what we did was just kind of make this a little bit more friendly. And most of these presets, you can kind of just play in order of the keys. You'll get a nice song. But of course, you could go and grab Scalar. Not Scalar, sorry. You could go and grab the Scale MIDI device if you wanted to. And you could change the key of this to like B minor to something else. This was B minor. Apologies. Let's change that completely to F major. See what happens here. Now it's something completely different. And the great thing about re-recording that on a new track is that you're already going to have those kind of MIDI chords rather than just one line. So if we were to record that out, let's see what this sounds like. F major. Gotta record on both tracks, Will. Gotta record on both tracks. Otherwise, we don't record the chords. There we go. We got there in the end. So you can see those chords down here. So now we can make changes and stuff. So it's a really lovely addition. Slick and I, Slick especially, worked really, really hard on this. I managed to get the first menu, and then I was like, dude, you've got to help me. So he really bent over backwards for like a straight 24 hours. And yeah, really killed himself for this. So appreciate that. It's completely free. All you got to do is sign up to the Patreon, but you don't have to pay any money. But of course, there's 300 posts at the Patreon now. So you've got at least 250 devices, instruments, templates, all of that good stuff, bonus episodes over at the Patreon now. But the Expressive Chords Extendo, completely free. You just kind of like sign up with your email, with your Discord, whatever, and then you can grab that. So let's see. Maybe I want that. I do like this one down here, which is like Quiet Storm. Really lovely. What other ones did I like? Dropout was nice. That's kind of nice. It's a bit high. So what I'm going to do is invert this downwards. That's kind of nice. I think number 2. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Let's go to that. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Might invert those a little bit, but we'll see. Woo. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that. I am going to change those chords a little bit. So we take this back to auto now so that we can hear it. We can take it off of listening to the extendo track. So I might, just make some of these a little bit lower. Like this is kind of coming in hard. I want it to be a light chord. Like that. It comes in hard. Ba, ba. Little like kind of like just shift in kind of its energy. Ba, ba, ba. And then like a medium space. That's kind of nice. We might add like a little roll and a little bit. I mean, I already made these kind of roly-poly a little bit, but we'll kind of just exaggerate that roll. Woo! Slick, I'm so proud of this. What we did is so good. This is so good. It just works. Oh my goodness, I'm having so much fun. You can grab this for free at the Patreon. We did such a good job. Maybe I'll put the basses down here. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't do that. No, that sounded rubbish. Put these down here. Maybe just the bass notes then. Maybe just these. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. G? Wait, we're not even in the right key, are we? What was this? This was C minor. So let's make our universal chords reflect that over here, C minor. We got the G. Maybe that should fall. That should fall with this, maybe. What was the original note? E flat or D? D1. D sharp 1. Oh, it was E flat because we changed the thing. So we're going to put that up here. But I do like the C that fell. We'll have that C fall with this C up here. So let's make that there. I don't know about these. Maybe there. Coming in a bit tough. Again, a bit loud. That's nice, huh? Should I get rid of this? That's lovely. I really like that. That's really cool. See, that was all from this. All from that like preset, the dropout preset. It's quite a summary little chord progression. That dynamic clap that falls just there. Could probably even have more reverb just on that particular hit. I don't want it to sound really cheesy. Where is it? This guy? Let's have a little bit more mix just on this dude here. I should do this on a return. This is kind of bad practice, but we're just having a bit of fun. Lovely. I don't actually love the upright piano, but this is fine for now, and we might pair it with something else. Maybe we will pair that with something else. What could be a nice instrument? Just something from Serum 2. Let's see. Serum 2. Let's go with... this is just Chill Sounds, Volume 1. This is over at the Patreon as well. Let's go with just like some chords or something. Let's take these off of record. This could be good. It's a bit bass heavy. It's a bit noisy. Let's take the noise off. That's kind of nice. Okay, we're doing a lot. We're doing a lot there. Let's turn this way down. Up an octave? That's horrible. We'll keep it as it was. holy distortions, Batman. EQ8. What do I not like about this? I think the distortion. Lovely. Just mix that with this. Just a little bit of sparkle. And I might not need kickstart 2. I might actually sidechain this to the kick instead, so that the bounce is a bit different. Because I think it was kind of ba 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 ba. It's not the sidechain that it needs because it's coming in ahead of the beat, like it's a push beat. So we'll do this to the kick. It really is quite like a loud, noisy synth, this one. And that's because of this analog BD sine. So I think I might keep it as a sine. Nice and wide. I think one more sound. One kind of like keys sound from this as well. Let's grab this guy. Come on. Let's take off the Valhalla for now and the EQ8 for now. Let's just go into its factory presets. Keyboard, see what we got. An interesting sound. I like it. I might like it more than the original sound. It's kind of unique, right? Now, do I want to sidechain everything to that kick? I don't think I need it to be as harsh. So let's keep that there, add one. Add better help again, just to pull out the things that we want. I honestly love this plugin so much. It's free. Again, it's another free one at the Patreon, and it's just so easy to use. This sound is great. Cookies? What a wonderful little sound. Oh, wow. Let's listen to this. Oh, that's the group. This one. See, this is a great thing that you can do in your track as well. So like this is playing along kind of boring. We want to evolve this over time. So just opening that over time is great. Pulling it back down. And of course I'm exaggerating that, but just adds a little bit of movement. What's the morph? Lovely. Okay, let's see what else we've got going on. Let's do the old cheat. Shift Command T. Let's get a new MIDI track. Let's get a bridge going. Little splice bridge. I got to take off in a second. We're going to... John Luke says, don't get cats. What has happened? Piss? Shit? What's going on? Don't get cats, don't get dogs, don't get pets in general. Maybe don't have kids. If you don't like mess. Tell us what's going on, bud. We're going to go for a C minor loop. Let me know if you head into the Deftones today in Crystal Palace. We can say hi. I'm not going to drink today. I'm going to drive, but we can share a Pepsi. Well, not share a Pepsi. That would be insane, but we can cheers a Pepsi. My cat's just taken a piss on the mop bucket, which is 1 foot away from a litter box on top of the actual mop head. Get fucked. Shout out cats. That's rubbish, bro. You have to laugh. But that sucks. I don't want snares. I want a melody or a bass or something like that. We were going to go for a hip hop thing, but now we're doing this like weird R&B thing. Let's see what we can get coming out. I don't even know. I don't even know what we're looking for. Do we want keys? Do we just want different sounds? Should have some crowd sounds in the back of this. The crowd actually sounds great. I wouldn't normally go for that kind of thing, but it actually sounds really good. we'll just sidechain this. Easy peasy. Just as a little bit of ambiance. Why does that seem so loud? I don't actually like this last bit, so we'll see if we can... Kind of like that. It sounds like she says the drums. Cool. Onwards. just looking for like tones that could work. Not too worried about melody. Brass could be good. Should we see if we can get a vocal chop? That could be good. Little vocal chop in here. So we're going to pull this in. Shift Command T once again. Shift Command T. Out here. Slice. I think maybe by transient rather than beats or anything like that. See if that works. There was something there, right here. Kind of like that. I don't like that word. This one. I like that. Freeze. Duplicate. Flatten. Because I don't want this as part of it. I don't know why we needed to freeze that, to be honest. Okay, what else we got? That's kind of cool. Maybe this again? Kind of like that, but I want it to fit in with this. And then this needs to be like more telephone EQ. And then these can go down. Whoa. These can go... shit. What am I doing? This, copy this. These can go down here. That's cool. I really like where this is going. That's cool. And then I'll just kind of like filter that off at this point. This one will come back up. So pull it down a bit more. Let's get some bass in. And maybe pause there. I don't want to go too far with this and then I get to a point where I'm stuck, but I do like it. What are we going to use for bass? It's kind of nice, it just needs chopping up. I think it stays there. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong though? She came down in a bubble, bro. Why is this slow? 80 BPM. Let's see. I think that might be too slow. Let's try that again. Is this 80 BPM? Yeah, it is 80 BPM. Okay. Maybe I don't need to chop it up. Maybe I can keep it like this. That bit. What's the kick saying? Ba-boom, ba-boom. Need that quick. Maybe I should do it there. Ba 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 ba. Like that. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whoa. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So now what we're going to do is add this from the Patreon as well. The bass is wicked, right? I want to dirty it up even more. So I've got analog bass here, which was part of creating an analog studio out of Ableton. And, oh, we got the Swerve analog machine as well, which was kind of cool. But I think the bass chain, just to kind of give it that kind of dirty flavor. Got a little bit of slapback bass on it now. Choose how low the how loose the jack is. That's it. Little bit of sidechain, obviously. We've sidechained everything today. Why are things out of time? We copied it wrong. We copied it all wrong. Boom. Love that. This is such a nice addition. Love that. Cool. Yeah, I think I would probably arrange that up. You know, it would start with the keys. Then maybe the vocal part. And the vocal. And then I think everything else. Like that. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That's how it would start, for sure. Drums are a bit high. love it. Little riser into that. Oh my goodness, I was supposed to be getting ready to leave to go see Deftones, but this is, sometimes you just gotta, you know? Sometimes you just gotta. Of that, and then we'll have maybe just the Lex. The Lex works so nicely. I've been using the Lex Crash for years, and it just works, doesn't it? It's such a wonderful crescendo crash. Crescendo crash? Orchestral crash. We got the chimes in here. I don't think I have my chimes, which is a shame. Wonderful. Really like this beat. Let's go with just a nice swoosh to start. You ever going through life and you're just like, oh, I wish I had a swoosh right now out now. Where the fuck are the things that I downloaded yesterday? I had this lovely, I've got this perfect like psst in mind. Oh, I don't like this. I don't think it was that. All right, fine. I didn't want this one, but we will use it. Oh, it's soloed. I'm like, I can't hear this thing. Wow, this was all from the device that Slick P and I added to over at the Patreon. Absolutely free. This expressive chord extendo. Adding our presets to this in this little menu. The C minor. Lovely. Can't hear it. Not sure why that is. Oh, because we have literally no instrument there. So what did we start with? We started with this. Added this. Oh, get out of town. Let's see this. This is going to be too loud, huh? Some chimes here. Perfect. Oh, banger. So there we have it, guys. Back once again with another live stream. It doesn't always go to pound. Yes, I did say pounds. It doesn't always go to plan. But today was a smash. Let's not forget to save it, like last night's ghostwriting session, which I didn't save at about 10 o'clock at night. And then had to start again. Let's call this a smash. Wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I want to play us out again with that certain track because I thought it was gorgeous. Have a great weekend. If you're in Crystal Palace today watching Deftones, come swing by, say hello. And yeah, I'll catch you this Thursday with another video. I think I'll do some like maybe SP stuff, some drum stuff. I don't know. Haven't made it yet, but let me know if you have any particular ideas. Visit that device over at the Patreon. It's absolutely free. If you're a member, I've got a best of video there with all of the devices linked that we mentioned in the video. It's like a 25 minutes kind of like behind the scenes, talk a little bit about the personal life, what was going on at the time of shooting these videos. It's a good episode. And again, shout out to Slick P for helping me with the Extendo device. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Let's have a wonderful rest of our Sunday. Catch you guys soon. This is Certain with a track called Retaliation. If you head over to the Discord later today, I'll also have the new sample for the next beat battle. Catch you guys soon. All the best.
Hey Tads, want to listen to your music in peace?
Why do we get an advert? Why, when I almost had a perfect stream, do we get an advert? All right, let's do the advert. It is what it is.
Sign up for SoundCloud Go so you can listen ad-free and offline. With SoundCloud, you have access to more music than any other streaming platform. Your subscription also directly benefits independent artists, paying them more based on your listens. Sign up for SoundCloud Go today.
Cool. So this is Certain with Retaliation. Have a great weekend, everybody. It's been emotional.
Let me down easy. Don't you make me cry. I've been out of breath ever since we met. Feel it all come away.
This isn't even the song that I wanted to play. This is Certain song, which is called Moonglow, featuring The Real Runner, which is terrific. It came out 3 months ago, but what I really wanted to play was Retaliation. Thank God we didn't get a SoundCloud ad. Just have a good one. Just have a great time.